Your results are from your thoughts. It can be the things that you're thinking, like either if you can do it or you can't do it. There's that quote, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can, you can't, and you're right. I think that's by Henry Ford. That's probably not the right words, but it's also looking at where there are also subconscious thoughts that may be sabotaging your results and really digging deep, because sometimes we can tell ourselves on a surface level, but if underneath there's other things that we're not fully aware of, then those results are actually those deeper subconscious thoughts that are actually producing the results. And a couple of examples that I've noticed is where big ones in many people's lives is I am not enough. It's just a few words, but it shows up in so many areas of our lives. And for me, I didn't know how deep that core wound was that produced a lot of shitty fruits, you can say. And there were things where I would try to do things to be perfect, to be right, to be a people pleaser, because I was always thinking I was not enough. When I started to actually not only tell myself that I am enough and believe it and start to embody it thanks to others around me, I would start to see a difference. Instead of being around people that treated me like crap or took advantage of me and didn't appreciate me, I started somehow within myself, I started doing the inner work and I started to believe and tell myself that I am enough and start embodying that. So then, as John says, as your mirror changes, your mirror changes. I was starting to see and believe and embody I'm enough. So the people around me were displaying that too. I started to see more people not trying to look for other people for their joy, their happiness, their validation, or their approval. It was more about just being in each other's presence and knowing that is enough, not by what we do and not by what we say, but just who we're being, and seeing that God is filling that void and it's not us trying to fill that void. Another example of the results, your thoughts are another example that distinguishes that is whenever our thoughts create our reality. So we have to choose our thoughts wisely, and also getting rid of releasing whatever thoughts that does not serve us anymore.